The end of humanity is a subject that has captivated and terrified us for centuries. From ancient myths of vengeful gods to modern anxieties about nuclear war, the idea of our own demise has been a constant companion. As we have gained a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it, these fears have only intensified. Science has revealed a universe filled with potential threats, from asteroid impacts to the unpredictable nature of our own technological creations. These fears are not unfounded. History is replete with examples of civilizations that have crumbled, often due to factors they could not foresee or control. The Roman Empire, once a seemingly unstoppable force, succumbed to a combination of internal decay and external pressures. The Mayan civilization, known for its advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics, collapsed after centuries of prosperity. These examples serve as stark reminders of the fragility of civilizations, even those that appear mighty. While we cannot predict the future with certainty, we can identify the threats that loom over us. By understanding these dangers, we can begin to develop strategies to mitigate them and perhaps even avoid the fate that has befallen so many before us. The first step is to confront the uncomfortable reality that our time on this planet is finite. Only then can we begin to take the necessary steps to ensure that our species does not go quietly into the night. One of the most pressing threats to humanity's survival is climate change. The scientific consensus is clear: human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, is releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere at an alarming rate. These gases trap heat, causing the planet to warm. This warming effect, while seemingly subtle, has profound consequences for the delicate balance of Earth's climate system. As temperatures rise, glaciers and ice caps melt, causing sea levels to rise. Coastal cities home to millions of people are at risk of being inundated. The warming climate also disrupts weather patterns, leading to more frequent and severe heat waves, droughts, and storms. These extreme weather events can devastate crops, displace populations, and trigger mass migrations, leading to social unrest and conflict. The effects of climate change are not limited to a distant future. They are already being felt around the world. From the wildfires raging across Australia to the devastating floods in Bangladesh, the consequences of our warming planet are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. The longer we wait to take decisive action, the more severe these consequences will become. The future of our planet, and the survival of our species, depends on our ability to curb greenhouse gas emissions and transition to a more sustainable way of life. This will require a global effort, with individuals, governments, and corporations all playing a role. Failure to act now will condemn future generations to a world ravaged by the consequences of our inaction. The specter of nuclear war has haunted humanity since the dawn of the atomic age. The destructive power of these weapons is almost unfathomable, capable of wiping out entire cities in a blinding flash. Yet, the most terrifying aspect of nuclear war lies not in the initial blast but in the lingering aftermath. In a full-scale nuclear exchange, firestorms would release soot and smoke into the atmosphere. This would block out the sun, plunging the planet into a state of perpetual twilight. Temperatures would plummet, crops would fail, and ecosystems would collapse. This phenomenon, known as nuclear winter, would render the planet largely uninhabitable. The long-term effects of nuclear radiation would be equally devastating. Cancer rates would skyrocket, and genetic mutations would plague generations to come. The delicate balance of the global ecosystem would be irrevocably disrupted, leading to widespread extinctions and the collapse of food chains. The threat of nuclear war may seem like a relic of the Cold War, but the reality is that thousands of nuclear weapons remain on high alert, ready to be launched at a moment's notice. The potential for accidental launch, miscalculation, or escalation of tensions remains a very real danger. The only way to truly eliminate the threat of nuclear annihilation is through complete and verifiable nuclear disarmament. This is a daunting task, but one that we must strive towards if we hope to secure a future for ourselves and for generations to come. Throughout history, infectious diseases have been responsible for some of the deadliest pandemics in human history. The Black Death, a bubonic plague that swept through Europe in the 14th century, wiped out an estimated one-third of the population. The 1918 influenza pandemic killed tens of millions of people worldwide. While advances in medicine and public health have significantly reduced the threat of infectious diseases, the potential for a global pandemic remains a very real concern. The emergence of new and deadly pathogens, coupled with the ease of global travel and trade, means that a disease outbreak can spread around the world with astonishing speed. The COVID-19 pandemic, which began in late 2019, has served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our interconnected world to infectious diseases. The virus, which likely originated in bats, spread rapidly from person to person, overwhelming healthcare systems and causing widespread economic disruption. The threat of pandemics is further exacerbated by factors such as antibiotic resistance, climate change, and deforestation. As we encroach further into natural habitats, the risk of encountering novel pathogens increases. The next pandemic could be even more deadly and disruptive than COVID-19, potentially overwhelming our ability to respond effectively. Investing in pandemic preparedness, strengthening public health infrastructure, and promoting global cooperation are crucial steps in mitigating the risk of future pandemics. Section 5. When machines outsmart humanity. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has the potential to revolutionize many aspects of our lives. From self-driving cars to personalized medicine, AI promises to solve pressing problems. However, this technology also poses significant risks. AI surpassing human intelligence could lead to a technological singularity. This scenario poses an existential threat to humanity. Even without superintelligence, AI's opacity and high-stakes applications are concerning. AI could lead to mass unemployment and social unrest. Ethical guidelines and international cooperation are essential. Section 6. Cosmic collisions, an extinction-level event. While the threats we face here on Earth are significant, the universe itself holds a myriad of dangers. One such threat, and perhaps the most dramatic, is the possibility of a large asteroid or comet colliding with Earth. The history of our planet is punctuated by such events. The dinosaurs, who ruled the Earth for over 180 million years, were wiped out by a catastrophic asteroid impact approximately 66 million years ago. The impact triggered wildfires, tsunamis, and a global dust cloud that plunged the planet into darkness, leading to a mass extinction event. While such events are rare, they are a stark reminder of our vulnerability in the vastness of space. A large enough impact could have devastating consequences for humanity, potentially leading to our extinction. Fortunately, scientists are actively searching for potentially hazardous objects in space. Telescopes around the world and in space are constantly scanning the skies looking for asteroids and comets that could pose a threat to Earth. If a dangerous object is detected, there are various strategies that could be employed to deflect it, such as using a spacecraft to nudge it off course. Section 7. The Fury of Nature Unleashed. Beyond asteroid impacts, the universe offers a host of other potential threats to our existence. Supervolcanoes capable of erupting with a force thousands of times greater than any volcano in recorded history could blanket the Earth in ash, blocking out the sun and triggering a global volcanic winter. Gamma-ray bursts, the most powerful explosions in the universe, release immense amounts of energy in a matter of seconds. While these events are rare and typically occur billions of light-years away, a nearby gamma-ray burst could strip away Earth's ozone layer, leaving us exposed to lethal levels of radiation from the sun. These cosmic events may seem like the stuff of science fiction, but they are a sobering reminder of the immense power of the universe and the fragility of our existence. While we may not be able to prevent such events, understanding them and developing strategies to mitigate their impact is crucial for the long-term survival of our species. Section 8. Can we outrun our fate? Faced with such an array of existential threats, it is tempting to succumb to despair. However, it is important to remember that humans are an incredibly resilient and resourceful species. Throughout our history, we have faced countless challenges and emerged stronger from the experience. The first step in overcoming these threats is to acknowledge their existence. We cannot hope to address a problem if we refuse to admit that it exists. Once we have acknowledged the challenges we face, we can begin to develop strategies to mitigate them. This will require global cooperation on an unprecedented scale. The challenges we face are too great for any one nation to solve alone. We must work together, sharing resources and expertise to find solutions that benefit all of humanity. We must also be willing to invest in scientific research and technological development. Science and technology have brought us to this point, and they will be essential in finding solutions to the challenges we face. We need to invest in renewable energy, develop new technologies to combat climate change, and continue to explore the universe in search of potential threats. Section 9. A spark of hope in the darkness. The future of humanity is uncertain, but it is not without hope. We have the knowledge, the resources, and the capacity to overcome the challenges that lie ahead, but it will require a collective effort, a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths, and a commitment to working together for the common good. The universe is a vast and awe-inspiring place, filled with wonder and danger. Our existence on this planet is a precious gift, a fleeting moment in the grand cosmic scheme. Let us not waste it. Let us use our time wisely to protect our planet, to advance our understanding of the universe, and to ensure that the light of consciousness continues to shine brightly in the darkness. The fate of humanity rests in our hands. The choices we make today will determine the course of our future. Let us choose wisely,